Should you use ZipGrade in your classroom? Let's find out. ZipGrade is a grading app that you can use on any of your mobile devices. It will make your life so much easier. It captures and stores student answer documents, which can be exported and emailed to parents if that's something that you need to do. It provides item analysis for each assessment, which is great for planning, and it provides your students with immediate feedback. They can turn in their tests and you can scan it right away. Now, if you have some open-ended responses or questions that you need to grade with a rubric, that will require more time, but only as much time as it will take you to review it and mark those answers on the document. Then you can scan it and the grades are calculated right away. My math assessments usually include several open-ended responses and at least one question that needs to be scored using a rubric. And I was always able to review those questions, make my marks on the answer document, and let students see their scores on the day of the test or by the very next day. This has been the first year since I started teaching that I would be able to give an assessment and have those results immediately so that I could call students back to a small group and we could look over their problems, rework, and discuss any misunderstandings they had right away. ZipGrade can be used as a free app. You will have 100 paper scans every month, but if you need to grade more papers than that each month, then you will need to purchase the membership, which is $6.99 for 1 year of unlimited paper scanning, which I did do, and I definitely feel that it saved me so much time it was worth it. And although I only had 40 students this year, I did have students that had accommodations that would allow them to retest. And so ZipGrade allowed me to quickly check over their work, mark those incorrect answers, return the papers to the students, allow them to retest, and I was able to rescan those papers. And ZipGrade will save both copies of the answer documents and both of those test scores, which is excellent documentation for you, for portfolios, or just for your grade book. ZipGrade allows you to get grading done quickly in the comfort of your classroom or home, wherever you are, using any mobile device that you want. You don't have to be connected to the internet to scan papers because those scores and the documents that you have scanned will sync up and be loaded onto the website whenever you are connected to the internet. ZipGrade is just an excellent alternative to the old Scantron form method. Everything is provided for you on the website and you can do all your scanning using your mobile device. On the ZipGrade website, you are able to enter your students and classes. You can import your class rosters if you have a CSV file. And you can also visit the website for very detailed item analysis, which is also accessible from your mobile device. On the ZipGrade website, if you click on classes, you'll be able to view and manage all of your classes here in one place. Okay, you can edit your class, edit your rosters, and you have several other options available. You're also able to print out your answer sheet packets from this screen. You're able to print your answer documents right from your own computer, and you have the option to print answer documents with 20, 50, or 100 questions. The 20 question answer document, the name section will need to be completed by your students. If you are using the 50 or 100 question answer document and you print them off from the quizzes tab, the names will be pre-filled, which I thought was an excellent idea. Okay, let's take another look at the ZipGrade website. This time let's click on quizzes and I will show you some of the data that ZipGrade collects for you. We'll just click on a quiz. And you'll see it provides you with quiz details and statistics here that you can export. It provides you with the score distribution. And let's scroll on down and you'll see item analysis and then graded papers. And you can click on those for more detailed views. And within the app you have a very detailed item analysis where you can see specific questions and what students had trouble with those questions. ZipGrade provides many answer options. Of course, multiple choice is the easiest, but you can use ZipGrade for tests that have true or false, fill in the blank, or open-ended questions that require grading with a rubric. So for example, if you had a question that the total possible points is equal to 10, you would put that in as correct answer A. So if your student earns all 10 points, you would bubble in A for them. And then adding in our alternate answer 1, if they only earn 8 points, you would bubble in B. If the student only earned 5 points, you would bubble in C. And extra credit, you would fill in both A and B to award your student the 12 points that they earned. And as you're creating your answer key, you would use the green plus symbol to add those alternate answers in each time. And if you make any mistakes, you can use the red X to delete those if as needed. And I always had my students attach their work to the answer document, so as soon as I was finished scanning, I was able to go back and review their work and see where they were struggling and try to figure out their thought processes. Another great thing about ZipGrade is that it's very easy to correct any scanner mistakes. Sometimes the scanner will mark answers incorrect due to lighting, or if students had a bad eraser or didn't erase their answer well enough. And you can see on the top right hand corner where those 3 little lines are, just select that menu and it will allow you to edit your students' answers there. When you select Edit Answers, you'll be brought to this screen and you will see the answers that your students have selected marked with blue X's, and you can just click and clear those away and select the ones that they actually put on their answer document if there happens to be a scanning mistake. Okay, and this is just an example of a test that one of my students took at the end of last year, and so they missed question number 1 and 21, so I'd quickly use my pen to mark that off on their answer document, and then I can write the score at the top of the paper. So should you use ZipGrade in your classroom? I say the answer is a definite yes. Between this and Google Forms quizzes, I never had to bring papers home to grade last year, and that's the first time in all my years of teaching that I never had to bring papers home. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll give ZipGrade a try.